Say hi, Corey.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Corey and I got a new stove in the other day. It's a Vargo Triad titanium stove. We're going to put it through a little test run. We're here next to a creek. It's a natural running creek, runs year round. You hear that chicken hawk up there flying around. Alright, Corey, let's set the stove up and see how long it takes us to boil some water.
Okay. Well, there's a small...
Alright, we got a small pool of liquid. Now hang on, let's start. We started out at 4 ounces. And so we are now at 1.5 ounces of liquid inside the stove. Alright, Corey, go ahead and see if you like that little pool of fluid right there in the middle. A little pool of alcohol. Okay, there, it should be burning. Is it? Yeah, it's going. Alright, the flame is invisible, but I can feel the heat coming off of it. Corey went down to the creek and got us some water. So let's see how long it takes to bring it to a little boil. I guess it's been about 5 minutes or so. I'm watching my watch, but I kind of lost track of time. And we got us a little bowl down inside of there. We only got up a cup about half full because it would simulate the other half, or with the noodles in there, whatever else you're cooking. Alright, so now that it's up to a rolling boil, it's doing good. The handle is not uncomfortable to touch. You've got some heat coming out of the little holes. That's the only spot that it's hot at. So it's very comfortable to reach over and pick up the lid. No big deal. And this handle is not hot to the touch at all. Corey and I are out here on a little hunting trip and decided to stop next to this creek and get me a little bite to eat. And I got this Vargo Triad stove. This is our first real in the field test of it. Those tracks right over there across the creek, those are coyote tracks. You can tell because the claws are extended, and coyotes will always have their, well, not just coyote, but canine dogs will have their claws extended. So whenever they jump across the creek and land and make that deep imprint, you can see their claw marks. But anyway, let's try out this little stove and see how good it works. It's about 2 minutes since I lit the stove, and it's pretty much ready to go, or pretty close to it. And how I lit it was I took my Swiss Army fire starter and just threw some sparks on it, and it lidded. And it lidded, is there even such a word? And it lit instead of having to use a match. So that's pretty cool. You just take your fire starter, and notice how this is 1 full pack of ramen noodles, and notice it's about half the cup. Let's put some water on there, just enough to cover the noodles. There, just enough to go to the top of the noodles. Just set that on there. And in a few minutes, hopefully we'll have us something to eat. We've got the noodles cooked. I guess it took about 10 minutes or so. I let the stove prime for about 5 minutes before I put the noodles on there. And then I let them cook for about 10 minutes. So say a total cook time of about 15 minutes for 1 pack of ramen noodles. This is that Vargo Sierra 750. I tell you what, I like this cup. This is really nice. See how hot it is. Oh yeah, a little bit hot. I'm gonna set it on the side, let it cool down, and Corey and I will get finished up, get ready to do some deer hunting after we finish this up. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later.